Hello and welcome to Men's League TV week 10 on July the 6th, 2022. Well, I just wanted to report on what a great week it's been for Rob Mustard. I think very important for Rob to congratulate him. He got a permanent teaching job, which is very, very difficult to do in these times. It has been difficult for several years to get a permanent teaching job. I can remember my time as principal, I wasn't able to hire permanent teaching staff, and so he got one. So that's wonderful. Another good milestone for Rob is his son's birthday this Sunday, which bad for Carleton because he couldn't play on the intersectional team, but good for him for making that a very special day for his son. Rob also had, being a teacher, it's amazing how relaxed some teachers are when the season is over. And Rob proved it yesterday, shooting a fine 31 with 4 birdies. So he set the new record for Men's League this year. And he's definitely, after he gets his 10th round in, he's going to be close to winning the Gunner Award, or the Gunner, breaking the Gunner record almost as soon as he finishes his 10th round. Another teacher did very, very well. John H. McDonald shot a 33, fine 33. As I said, most teachers are very relaxed and play well once the season is over, but not all. Report cards next week. For those of you who are new to Men's League, I usually take 4 people on week 11, and they go on the commissioner's honor roll, and for well, you know, a really good year. They're playing well, playing above what their ability in the past has shown, and have improved, and have kept a high level of play. And then week 12, we do the opposite. We look at the ones that need improvement, that aren't living up to the expectations that are upon them to play well. So look forward to those 2 weeks. Also next week, week 11, we'll start publishing the Gunner, which is the top 10 low gross scores that you have. It's an average of those, and it's a very coveted award. The record has been set by Rob Mustard and Dave Wright at 33.5. So that'll be published, as well as the putting award for the year. Again, best 10 putting days. That record is held by Al Spadaccini. Scorecard yesterday, not bad. We only had about 8 groups that did not tick the checkbox at the bottom. This card worked terrific. It just the way to go to sign off the card. I had very little issues this morning when I went to do the data audit. But I need you to check that card, because what happens if you don't check it, it won't update the scores. I end up going through them all and having to check the ones off. But please try and remember to do that. It's like signing your scorecard. So I'd appreciate it if you would do that. Just sign that card off. There is one issue. You can put in scores at different times. So let's say someone plays earlier and you're on the same scorecard as that person, and you say to them, well, look, I'm playing it. I'll put my score in later. Although that's why I want one person entering all the scores, so we don't have that issue. But that's now possible to do that with this scorecard. The only thing you got to remember, do not, if you're the first person putting the scores in, you cannot check this the finish box, because that means the other person, once they enter their scores, their score will not be entered. That happened yesterday, actually. So and then I don't know about it because I think the score is entered. So this is very important. The last person that enters a score clicks the box saying it's finished. But I would prefer you didn't put them in at different times. One person puts in the score. And for the very few groups that still haven't figured out the scorecard, please try and make an effort to do that this week. I'd appreciate that. Minor miracle, almost every single match in match play was done. Like 64 teams in the 2-man, every single one was finished. We do have a couple of issues in the singles, but they're being resolved as we speak. So thank you very much. Your next round ends July 31st. Please schedule those matches as quickly as possible. The payouts for May and for June, if you want a skin, a net skin or a real skin, the payouts will be in your account. They tell me accounting finally got caught up. Hopefully we won't fall behind, and anybody who wins a skin in July will get that payout. Speaking of skins in July, you might want to check who won the large skin this week. Amazing. This is the second time this man has done it. He won a huge one yesterday after a carryover. I'll let you look at the website to figure out who that is. I do send out emails. I'm not as good as I was. I've got so much on my plate. But if you do win a prize, I send them out. I forgot to send the ones out last week. I'll send them out after later on today, and I'll send out ones if you won a prize today. But look, if you won a merchandise prize, go pick it up. Don't leave it in the office. There are several merchandise prizes that we have. The Tim Hortons card, the prize on number 6 for Kevin Jardine, the uniforms. He has a nice bag for you. So there are other ones out there. So please pick them up. Don't leave them there. If you won a $25 gift certificate, it automatically goes on your account. So when you go to buy something, check to see if you've got a certificate in there. You should know, because I send you that information. But sometimes people are surprised to find they have money in their account. Yeah, you have money in your account. Use it. Anyway, thank you very much. Unfortunately, I don't have any interviews for you this week. I couldn't get a hold of Rob this week to do an interview, but hopefully you will have something next week. And till then, we'll see you next week, and have a good one and play well.